Hello, welcome to our assembly for today. And this week it's really cool assemblies. Can't wait because on Thursday is World Book Day. Now, normally we would have all of you guys in school and dressing up in costumes and all of this sort of thing. But obviously it's a little bit different this week and this time of year because we're all in lockdown. So there'll be lots of fun book-based activities. We've been really busy getting some stuff ready in classroom for you with the masked reader. And that's going to be really exciting because who is it that has had their masks on and reading stories to you? I walked into Foxes and Owls classroom the other day and saw Mrs. Davis and Mrs. Pugh-Jones filming with their masks on. They looked really funny, really funny. That's all I can say. So I hope you have a good time listening to the Masked Reader. And I hope you enjoy your book-based activities. Now, I had a really lovely day today. It's Sunday for me today. I know it's Monday for you guys when you're watching it, but I'm recording this on Sunday. And it's been such a lovely day. I thought something that would be really good for my mental health, my well-being. I'm going to get outside, do some exercise. So I've been for a run in the sunshine in Delamere Forest and up some hills and around Kelsall, and I ran for 6 miles, and it was great. And then I thought, what can I do that I would really enjoy, that would be really relaxing? And I thought, I know, I'm going to read a book. And my book is called Prepare for the Worst at the moment, and it's about a historian. And a historian studies things that happened a long time ago, back in the past. Only this special historian, Dr. Maxwell, travels back in time to go and study those things. So she went back to ancient Greece, and she's been learning all about ancient Greece by actually being there. It's a really good story. It's full of action, and it's really exciting. So yeah, that was my afternoon. It was just really nice, really chill out to sit back with a good story and kind of lose yourself. Because at Wincham, we love reading stories, don't we? We love books. And my assemblies this week are just going to be to share some really cool books with you. Now, I quite like David Walliams' picture books. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to share a David Walliams picture book with you just because his books, I think, are funny. That's the only reason I have for reading these books. They're just funny, and sometimes it can be really good. Now, the other thing is, when we're in school, pretty much everybody uses picture books. In every class, you know, it was lovely going into class just before Christmas and seeing King Kong being used, because it's one of my favorite books. I love it. And just because it's a picture book, this is for all of you older children, just because it's a picture book doesn't mean it's babyish or for little children, because it can still be a really good story and we can still enjoy it. So I'm going to share this one with you just because it's fun. The Slightly Annoying Elephant. This book belongs to you. Well, it doesn't, it belongs to me. The Slightly Annoying Elephant by David Walliams and illustrated by Tony Ross. One day there was a loud knock on the door. Sam ran down the stairs to open it. Was it his mum back from the shops? Was it a friend? Was it the postman? No, it was an elephant. A great, big, gigantic, ginormous elephant. Hello, Sam, he boomed. How do you know my name? Said Sam. You adopted me, don't you remember? Well, I filled in an adopt an elephant form at the zoo, but, spluttered Sam. The last thing he was expecting was the elephant to actually turn up on his doorstep. Oh my goodness, the elephant's on his doorstep. How did you get here? All the way from Africa, asked Sam. On a plane, of course, silly boy. The airline was very rude. They made me buy 2 seats. Oh my word, 2 seats on a plane. Do you think it's because he got a really big bottom? Now, if you will excuse me, I need to take a bath, announced the elephant. He pushed past Sam and made his way upstairs to the bathroom, knocking all the pictures off the walls as he went. And because the elephant was so big, all the water from the bath flooded the bathroom floor. And what's more, he used all the soap and all the towels. And instead of hanging the towels up afterwards, he left them strewn across the floor. There's water squirting out of the taps and up in the toilet. There's even a towel in the toilet. Yuck. I am hungry, demanded the elephant. "But what do elephants eat?" asked Sam. "Food, silly boy." Sam sped into the kitchen and rummaged through the fridge and all of the cupboards. He poured all the food in the house into a massive pot and gave it a stir. "Quickly, please," called the elephant from the living room. It's got all the food, pouring it all in, having a big old stir. Can you imagine all the food in one bowl with a big stir? It'd be horrible. Like hot dogs and cereal and toast and sweet corn all in the same bowl. Ugh. As fast as he could, Sam raced into the living room where the elephant was sitting on Dad's armchair. Without a word, the elephant dunked his trunk in the pot and slurped up all the food in one go. "Now I have had my starter, what's the main course?" he asked. I'm beginning to think this elephant's a little bit rude. Later, it was time for Sam's favourite cartoon to come on, the television. The elephant was snoring loudly. And there was a boring show about antiques on. So Sam prized the remote control out of the elephant's foot and changed channels. All of a sudden, the elephant woke up. "I was watching that," he boomed. "You were asleep," protested Sam. "I was not. I love shows about antiques." "Oh, sorry, do you collect antiques yourself?" asked Sam. "Of course not. I am an elephant, silly boy." Wow, how rude. And it's even broken the vase. Oh, no. Sam's mum's going to be so cross. When the boring antique show had finally finished, the elephant declared, "I need to take some exercise." "Exercise?" asked Sam. "Yes, I need to lose a few pounds. Do you have a bicycle?" Oh, an elephant on a bike. Fantastic. "Yes, but, spluttered Sam. "But what?" demanded the elephant, with his sweatband and his leg warmers on. "Well, it's quite small, and being an elephant, you might break it." "How dare you!" boomed the elephant. "Now, where is it?" So Sam wheeled his brand new bike out of the garage. "Please be careful," he pleaded. "I know my way around a bicycle," the elephant said. "Last year I won the Tour de France." It's a big bike race over lots of days in France. The elephant climbed onto the bike, and as soon as he sat on it, what do you think happens? He flattened it. "That bicycle was falling to bits, silly boy." I don't think it was. Now, just something for you all to bear in mind, children. Never, ever let an elephant ride your bike, okay? "After all that exercise, I need a nap," said the elephant. And then he fell asleep in Sam's bed. Knock, knock, knock. It was the door. Who could it be? Was it his mum back from the shops? Sam hurtled downstairs to greet her. But when he opened the door, he couldn't have been more surprised to see a massive herd of elephants. "Our friend invited us to stay," said the one with the longest trunk. Oh my goodness. All those elephants, and looking so wonderful in all of their different hats. There were elephants in the kitchen, elephants on the stairs, even elephants in the downstairs loo. Meanwhile, Sam rummaged around in his bedroom for the Adopt an Elephant form. When he finally found it, he realized something. He should have read the small print. Adopt an elephant. This certifies that Sam has successfully adopted an elephant. Congratulations. I hereby consent, I'm having to get really close to see this. I hereby consent to said elephant coming to live in my house and inviting all his elephant friends to stay. You can tell it's really small print down at the bottom there because I had to get really close to see it. Silly boy. He didn't read his agreement. There we go, guys. Such a cool story. You see, it's always really good fun reading a bit of a silly picture book because we just really enjoy it. So on Wednesday, I've got another one of my absolute favorite books. I love this next one that you're going to get on Wednesday because I had this when I was a child. I've read this to my children, to Jessica and Toby. So I'm going to share it with you as well. So I will see you on Wednesday, and I will see you around school. if you're in school. And for all of you people who are at home, I will see you next week when you all come back to school. And we're very, very much looking forward to seeing you all soon. Okay, bye.